Hello, my beautiful crafty friends. It's Lorette, the Vintage Paper Girl. Well, I'm back. I've been gone quite a bit. And I'm really thrilled to be here today and to give you a little share of the brand new kit by Handmade Club for Shabby Art Boutique. This is Granny's Buttons. It is a design team project and it is a gorgeous sewing kit. Or sewing themed. So if you are someone who loves to sew or you know someone who does, this is the perfect kit and you're going to want to go get it. And it's definitely well worth the 2-month commitment. So again, this is for Shabby Art Boutique and this is Granny's Buttons. So before we get going, I want to thank you all for coming along and watching. I want to welcome all my new subscribers. We have reached over 1,000 subscribers. I think we're probably like at 1,020. And I'm very, very excited to have each and every one of you here. I want to thank all of my regular subscribers who have hung in here with me and continue to watch and who have waited for me to come back. I hope you'll find this a fun project. I'm going to be doing a kit share right now. I'm going to go over and reveal the kit. And then we're going to start on the process of the project that we're doing today. So it'll be part share and part process. We're going to start the project. I don't know how much of it I will do on video or how much I won't. We'll just see. I'm hoping I'm going to be working on 2 projects between now and the end of this year. One will be for Shabby Art Boutique and one will be for Jewel Design. And then I'm also planning to do in January some blue winter kits. So, you know, I just want to let you know what I've got coming up. So anyway, here we go. Handmade Club, Shabby Art Boutique, Granny's Buttons. All right, so I'm going to check my camera because I have to we had to do a new little setup. So yeah, that works. You're seeing everything. It is a very dark, wet, cold day here in California. It's rainy. So I have my hot light on, so hopefully it doesn't wash everything out too much. We'll just have to see. So I'm going to start with the base pages of the kit, the background pages. There are 26 of these. There are 25 fussy cut pages. And within the fussy cuts are 2 of the pages are words. So I will show those to you right away. We have them both in pink and cream, so that gives us a lot of choices. We also have a kit. I think this is about 16 pages long, and this is the 5x7 pages. So we have a little bit of everything here. So I'm going to set some of these off to the side while I show you the major pages, and then we'll go through it. And then from there, I need to write my time down like Gail. You know, I get excited to do the video, and I forget that, you know, that I need to, let's see, it's 9, so we'll try... it's almost 10 here. So, all right, I wrote that down. I don't know if that's the right one or not. Well, I'll double check the camera as we go along. So, as I have so much to do here, it's going to go fast. So this is page 1, and oh my gosh, I love this. I have a thing for dress forms. I actually collect the big ones. I have several. I probably 5 or 6 of them around my sewing room and guest room. And then we have 2 letter pages, which are perfect to add in. And we've got a lovely kind of patchwork page, all shabby pink. This is a shabby pink and a little bit of blue. We have a little check pattern. We have some gorgeous peonies or roses. We have some more rosebuds. A lovely pink page with a doily on it. We've got some pretty wallpaper style. We have some pink and blue here. Then we have the blue comes in, and we've got some adverts that are sewing. We do have some blue. And then we've got another gorgeous, look at this page. Oh, it's collage and it's stunning. I just love it, so yummy. Some more blue stripes. Here's another collage page. Isn't this gorgeous? Oh, we've got the green in here too, spring green with the rosebuds, yummy. Got a little bit of a goldeny color, golden, light golden yellow, but not really, sort of a butter color. I'm going to say this is a butter yellow, and it's in this one too with the roses. Oh my gosh, this is everything I love all together. Yummy, yummy. Another page of that butter color. We've got some more wallpaper with some verbiage and some lace. We have a teacup here. Lovely, lovely with all of our colors and our, I love that. Oh, there's another beautiful page that can be added in for journaling. I'm going to be doing a rather large project in size, and I'll show you, and these pages are going to work perfect for what I need. Absolutely perfect. So these are the base pages, our backgrounds. Aren't they gorgeous? Then we're going to go to the 5x7s, and they're very similar. They're the big pages all brought down and then put front and back, so that when if you're working and you're going to make a journal, it's perfect. Cut off all the white and you're set to go. And when you cut that white off, I believe this is 5x7. Yeah, 5. Yep, 5x7 perfectly. So it gives you a 5x7 journal. Here are your pages. I think I'm in camera, am I? Yep, I am. My husband zoomed out pretty good today, so you could see everything because it's hard to see otherwise. And like I said, I'm working on a big project today, so lately I've been working with this size page. I'm going to be working with the full pages. I didn't think I would do another one right now. I was going to wait till the new year to do another one, but it's sewing, you know, and I can't resist anything to do with sewing. So, wow, look at these. Gorgeous. She does have another kit out for those of you who've been with her a long time. If you remember, a few months back, she did a sewing kit, a French one. And you could probably mix and match those in if you're already got her kits. If you don't, I'm sorry, you won't be able to get that. But all right, so we've got the full size 8.5 by 11, and then she also has an A4 size in her kits for those of you who are European and do A4. We have the 2 word pages, and these are just yummy. Oh my gosh. Oh, the sewing machine, the little scissors, the dress forms. These are journaling cards, which I'm gonna, before I cut these, I need to remember to print on the back. I want to print something on the back, pale pink or something, or a lacy, one of my papers that she's got in one of her kits, or this kit. I have to look in the kit again and see what would be good on the back of all these. And these are your thread cards or ribbon cards that you could wrap things on. Here's some more. They're great as a journaling card. They make great pockets. They're just a good thing to use. Look at, you have so many to choose from. Oh my gosh. Some more little journaling cards, some fussy cuts. This is great on the side. Oh, look at these beautiful scissors and roses and teacups and spools and measuring tapes. Ooh, more roses. You know I love my fussy cut roses. I see a lot of fussy cutting in my future the next few nights. We have the button jars, which is the name of the kit, Granny's Buttons. So aren't those adorable? And then we've got some more sewing machines and dress forms and a little hoop. We have pockets, which you know I'm going to be using. We have journaling cards, more measuring tape, some small little journaling cards, tags. So we've got banners and we have tabs, more little journaling cards. We've got buttons to use if we want. We have spool toppers. I don't think I have one big enough, punch big enough. I'm going to have to cut that by hand. The bows are gorgeous. These are lace cards that you can use as lace cards. You can use them just about a billion different ways. I can think of all kinds of ways, but I'm not going to tell you yet. Let's just wait and see what I do with them. Oh, that's pretty. We have large, these are the large tags in a variety of colors. Aren't they gorgeous? And we have the small tags. And then we have labels, oval labels. Aren't those gorgeous? Alrighty, so that's our kit, our fussy cut kit and ephemera kit. And I do want to make sure that on some of these, I'm going to have to do a separate out in a little bit, cut up my words, and I'm going to have to separate those out and figure out what I want on the back of my pages. I think she gave us some pale things. Like that could be okay on the back of those because that would give us lines to write on. Looking to see if I have something pale I can use on the back. If not, just a coffee dyed paper or whatever on the back would be okay. This is a good one for the backs too. So really any of these could go on the back. It'll work out just fine. Alrighty, so that's the new kit. from Shabby Art Boutique, Granny's Buttons. So I want to share that with you. And that is going to be the kit I am going to be working with today. And this is a process video. So we're going to remove our fabric, our pretty fabric. I didn't want to show it on the ugly, you know, I mean, it's not ugly, but the gray mat, you know, you see that all the time. So, you know, let's give you something different. Now, these are fabrics. This fabric is something I can and will use with this kit. I think it'd be very pretty. So if I need to do any fabric flips or anything, or if I do any kind of a cover, you know, fabric cover, that's what I would be using. So that's perfect. I'm going to, bear with me a minute. I'm going to move that off to the side. Well, I'm very happy to be here. I imagine you are all getting ready for Christmas. And although this is the Christmas holiday we are in right now, but I imagine you're getting, you know, gifts and Christmas cards and baking, and if you do all those things, and Christmas music and movies and all the fun stuff that comes with this time of year. So what I have decided to do is make a folio, and I'm going to try a new kind of folio. This isn't my original idea, but what I'm going to be using is the 9x12 mailing folders that I've showed you before. We have used these in a number of projects, and we've done, I need to see where I'm at here, guys. Let me just look. Okay, that's a dead middle. Okay, just want to make sure. We have done a number of projects with these. So I'm always amazed at all the things you can do with it if you just put your mind to work. What I've done is I've stuck one side the other. See, there's the flap and there's the flap. But before I do anything, I want to be able to, I want to leave this open here. And so I want to be able to get into this flap. So what I've done is I've cut the smile, I call it a smiley, a little bit bigger. I got my scissors in there before, you know, sealing anything, and put my scissors in there. I'm going to, as I can feel this little, the seam here on the inside. And before, a number of times before, I have not, learned the hard way, closed it up like I should. And so then everything catches on it, and it becomes a really big pain in the you-know-what. So anyway, I hope you're all good, healthy, happy, safe. And I hope that you will enjoy this little project I'm going to be working on. Now remember, if you are not a pink shabby person, this particular project can be done with any paper that you like, either scrapbook or digital. So the idea is the same no matter the paper you use. But if you are or want to become a member of the Shabby Art Club, this is a perfect project for this. So what I want to do is I want to glue these two things together and make one long, really long, I don't even know, I guess it'd be 24 inches. If that's 12 and that's 12, it's 24 inches. And so we're going to want to fold it over. I got that in there too far. And we want to leave just a little bit of a gap so it folds nicely. All right. Now, I have a scoreboard that I dislike. I think I've said that before in others. I have ordered, well, my husband's ordered scoreboards for me for Christmas, but he won't let me have them yet. So I'm going to show you how to do this without a scoreboard if you don't have one. Using a ruler and a bone folder, or if you have a scoring tool, you can use that. Just depends on what your, you know, what your supplies are. Now, once I get it all folded, then I'll glue this in there. I'm afraid to glue it in there until I'm absolutely ready, because inevitably I forget to take something out. And I'm going to pull up my mat here. I'm going to use my black mat because it's got lines, and it's easier for me to figure things out if I have a line. Now, because I want this to fold in thirds into the middle. So this is what I want it to do. Okay, and it's going to meet in the middle and then close like that. So thirds of 12 is 4, and 4 is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it'd be 4 inches each. But you know what, guys? I bet I am going to have to, in order to make this come out right, I bet I am going to have to glue that in, or at least do a little, let's see. I want this to be a pocket. This I'm going to seal up. I'm going to open each end and maybe open it a few other places. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to glue over this. I'm thinking my way through this, you guys. This is a process video. Because I don't... If I peel that off, it's going to stick to this, and then we'd lose our pocket. This side, I'm not going to have to worry about it because it's the back side, because all my pockets are going to be like on this side. So, and we're going to cover everything. So what I'm going to do is, even though this isn't glued, I'm going to pull the tab. I'm going to add some, because I want to, I'm pretty sure I want to close up this side. If not, I don't know, I may have messed up. We'll see. I saw something like this on one of the videos I was watching, and it was a while ago. I think it was Scrapbooking with Me, with Eve. I'm not positive. Okay. So this will keep it from moving when I'm doing all my folding. That was my main thing, because I really just don't want this thing running away from me. So since the 4 is even, but the one thing I watched when she was doing it was that when she started to fold, it gets off and then it gets all gummed up and it doesn't work. So we need to not make it an exact 4. I'm going to put this on my board, which I'll move over here so you can see. So I'm thinking maybe about 3 3/4, or just maybe the line right before the 4. I want to leave just a little bit of a gap. Let's see if I did that right. So just, I go over it about 4 times since I don't have a deep scoreboard, and that should give me my first one. And then I'm going to move that over, line it all up again. And we'll see if this works on this side, then we'll do the same thing on the other side, right? And we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, fingers crossed, you guys. What I think I'll do is I'll fold it against itself because that's where the line is, and then I'll fold it back again. And of course, where it's heavy, it doesn't want to fold. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to line it up side to side. And we're going to use our bone folder. And of course, that's thick right through the middle where that seam is. Okay, so we've got that. Now I'm going to fold it back again. Okay. And then I'm going to fold it here. Oh, good. I did give us the extra that I wanted. So just moving it over that one line, not quite, just a hair, a line shy of 4 inches worked great. I'm not great with measurements, so I can't even tell you what that was. But again, I'm going to fold it back. This is very awkward. Like I said, I hope you're all well and healthy. I wish I could say that for my family. I want this to be a happy place, but I need to let you know, my daughter Jolene Burt, who you know as a Jewel Design, our designer here who does work for us, her 10-year-old, everyone in the family's had their shots, but her 10-year-old got COVID anyway. And yeah, see, now that'll fold like it should. Okay, perfect. That worked perfectly. Okay. And my daughter was taking care of her. She's had all of her shots. But last night tested positive. My daughter tested positive for COVID. And I'm concerned because she has underlying health conditions and chronic conditions. And COVID can be very deadly for her. And she is already very sick. So please, please keep good thoughts for Jolene. And please give her your prayers and your positive energy. We can use all of it. The 10-year-old is recovering nicely, my granddaughter. But my daughter, not so much. So, and her dad, isn't well either, so he's had all of his shots. But we're praying for both of them. He's showing negative. Unfortunately, I was with her, and so was my husband, the day she came down with COVID, my 10-year-old granddaughter. We were celebrating my teenage granddaughter's 15th birthday. She said she had a headache, didn't feel good. By the time she left my house, she was starting to run a low-grade fever. That night, she ran a high fever and tested positive in a few days for COVID. So both my husband and myself have been exposed, and I do have underlying conditions, and so does my husband. So we're a little nervous right now. I have tested negative so far. We're going to keep our fingers crossed it stays that way, because for me it would be deadly too. So let's just, that's why I'm in my craft room, and you will see me here. You'll probably see quite a few videos trying to deal with the stress of all of that. And so if I seem a little quiet, I apologize. I will do my best to be peppy and happy and make this a happy, safe place for me and for you to just come and enjoy our holiday and enjoy crafting. So I just wanted to let you know we could use some prayers for all of us right now. Okay, so it seems to be easier for me to bend it back, you know, where I can see the line, because I can't see it on the other side. Because it's not a scoreboard, it doesn't come all the way through. Trying to make sure it's straight. A little bit hard to do, but because this is thick. It's not like a piece of paper. This is like pretty heavy duty. Okay, so I folded over. We've left a gap. It's probably a bigger gap than I would like, but I think it's better to be bigger than, you know, I'm going to seal that up, I think. I'll let the paper be the thing that seals it in case I want to use it I want to open it at the top. So now let's get a good burnish on everything now that we know what we're doing. You know, the thing that makes me maddest about COVID is my whole family, we've all been so careful. We've stayed in our bubble. I rarely go out. I don't do anything. And we don't even know how the 10-year-old got it, because she's at homeschooled. She doesn't see anyone. We just have no idea how she got it. She went out one time with her dad. They thought they were being careful. She wore her mask. She did everything she's supposed to do, but he took her to Target. And it's the first time she's been there in a very long time, and she now has COVID. So, and it was 3 days from her going to going to Target that she got it. So I'm going to say that Target is not keeping up with their cleaning. And maybe she just, I don't know, but don't bash Target, okay? I'm mad enough at them. So I'm mad enough for all of us. You guys don't have to say a word. So anyway, okay. So I'm going to take that mat off. We're all folded. Now, what I'm going to do is, okay, this is going to be our cover. So I think I've chosen, this is my cover piece. I can't pre-cut this because I didn't know, you know, how big this would turn out. I haven't had time to do, this is a process video. So we're going to get out Big Bertha here, and we're going to do some trimming. Because my little, as you know, my little paper cutter won't do that. So what I think I'll do is we will take off that and the bottom. To start. So I think we're going to cover every side, but we're also going to make pockets on the ends, which I think this is a good time to do it because this won't fit in my other paper cutter. So this is a full process video, meaning you're going to get it all here. I'm going to barely cut the edge so that is open. And then I'm going to barely cut the edge on this side. I hope this is staying in camera, you guys. Let me double check, make sure it is filming. We haven't filmed in weeks. I've done one video and, you know, it was okay. Wasn't fabulous, but oh wait, we are filming, right? 24 minutes. All right. So got about a half hour. See if we can get some stuff done in a half hour, right? All right, so our ends are open. This gives us even more room. Yay. All right. I know I'm going to want to be using the letters. I might be able to cut some of these all at once. Let's see if we can do kind of like a mass cutting. Let's pick out some. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so I have, guys, I hope this isn't too disjointed for you. I am a little distracted. I'm sorry. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we need 12 pieces of paper. So let's pick our papers and then I'll cut some more. I think I'm kind of getting ahead of myself there with the cutting. I'm so excited. I want to get this going. I just got this kit 2 days ago. So I'm like, oh, got to get this going. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Maybe not that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know about this one yet. Definitely want this one. 6, 7, 8, 9, ooh, 10, 11. I know I want this one. 12. I may, oh, I like that one too. Okay, so, oh my goodness, I don't know. Is that on the other side maybe? I can't tell. I like all of these. I don't know how many plain ones I want, you know. Oh, I love that. So, you guys, what are we going to do? All right. It's not that I don't want the others. We'll be using those for pockets and things, I would think. We want to go like a print. We have the plain and the print. I want to get all the yellow and the blue. I don't want this to just be pink. So this is considered a print one. So we want to go like, and then we want a heavy print. Then maybe kind of like a neutral one like that. And then like a, no. This one's sort of neutral, but it's not bad. And then like a, well, it's kind of neutral. Let me see what else we got. Hold on. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, well, this is going to be my cover. We're going to want to put these in between. This is harder than it looks, you guys. Trying to pick papers. Kind of like where I'm going with it. I think I want to put like where it's kind of really blue away from, no, I don't know. All right. I don't know. Well, I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get a bunch of these cut the best I can. I'm hoping, let's see how consistent we were in our folding. 3 3/4. 3 3/4. 3 3/4. Okay, now this one is longer because we're going to have to put something inside and on the outside. So we're going to need 4 1/4 on this one, but we're going to need something inside there. And then on this one, that's again a bigger one, 4 1/4, 3 3/4. I think if I cut 3 3/4 on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because those are the back side. 8 at 3 3/4 and 4 at 4 1/2. So 8 at 3 3/4 and 4 at 4 1/4. Okay, let's see if that's going to help me any. All right. I don't know how far we're going to get on this, guys. But at least you see me getting it started and picking out papers and all that good stuff. So what I'm going to want to do is take a couple at a time, because if my printer is as consistent as I think it is, I should be able to, because I want to use this side of the paper. I should be able to, well, this is an experiment. Let's see. I can always print more, thank goodness. It is not, this is the one time I'm glad it really is not scrapbook paper, because you mess up on scrapbook paper and you only have one piece, you're done. So, okay, we got it all. Great. Now we're going to want to cut off of the bottom. I'll tell you why in a minute. Let's just get that done. I'm having to think my way through this. This is why it's not pre-done. I've had no time to do that. Like I said, I just got hold of this kit and printed it this morning. So now that would make that first page. Yep, that matches those. Okay, let's get this one. I don't know, is this on camera mostly? Hopefully. I don't have a lot of space. I've got this, I had him zoom it out pretty far so you guys could see what I was doing today. Because I'm not doing any up close work right now. I'll have him zoom in. For my other journal I'm working on for Jewel Design, that one is a winter kit, Shabby Winter. And that one I have been doing tons and tons of prep work. I've done a lot of base pieces, but I'm ready to decorate some stuff. So I'll probably be cut. What I'm going to do is I'm going to work on both of these at the same time. Okay, so we have those ready on that side. Those are all cut on one side and bottom, because what's going to happen is, you see, this is not as tall. So I'll be cutting off the top. Well, maybe cut down the side first, then cut off the top. And so that's why I didn't cut off. I didn't bother to cut off that little bit on the top. Why waste the time doing that, right? That's just not necessary. So I'm going to do this on these two. There's 4 of them here. So that these are all ready to go. So no matter how many of these we use, we're going to be ready. They're going to be cut for me to cut down. And then, of course, the scraps are going to be, you know, pockets and ephemera and, you know, whatever, tags or whatever we're going to use. I want to keep the bottom. This one I'm going to probably have to cut top and bottom. I hate to say, because it's smack in the middle, you know, and I've got a lot of and-ums. That's what happens when you haven't made a video in a while. I apologize. I'm doing my best. Got to get back in the swing of things here. When I'm done with this, I'm going to make another video, but it's going to be, so you'll see this one hopefully on Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. And then you will see the winter kit, which is an alternate book process video as well. And that will be for Friday's video. I hope you're going to like it. It's very lacy and snowflakes and cold and fur and faux fur and all that kind of stuff. It's going to be just a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous journal. I've been working on it. I'm so excited about it. I've been prepping it, and I've also been doing that along with the Tracy Fox December Daily Tag in a Box challenge for her group. That's been a lot of fun. I do that every single day. I haven't even done today's because I want to make this video so bad. So when I have a minute, I'll go make my tag for today. I make a tag every day, and you could write on it or whatever, but I decided to just make the tags, and then, because they have space for pictures and journaling, and then use it maybe next year, so it'll be all prepped. All right, so now we have, if I did this right, all of our pages are cut off on one side and the bottom. Of course, we have plenty of other pages to fill in with, so we'll put those off to the side. Let's move Big Bertha here before I cut something important off, like a finger. All right, I've cleaned my mat really good, but I've done so much crafting. I, unfortunately, have gotten Fabri-Tac on it, and it will not come off. So, my beautiful mat. Ah. All right, so these are ready to go. So, I think the first thing is, this is going to be the cover, even though we got to go all the way in. So, I'm going to want to do this one first, and I think this is the wider of the, yeah, 4 1/4. It's just shy of 4 1/4. So 4 and a line, really. I am hoping my little cutter, I don't know if it'll fit on here. I bet it won't. Let me see. No! Darn. Okay, well, I was hoping I could put Big Bertha away. But no, we cannot. All right. You know, there was hope, right? Okay, so let's find the one I want for the cover, which is this one. I just adore this. And we're going to go one line. If this is 4 1/4 here, we're going to go one line back. Okay, fingers crossed, guys. I don't want to have to cut another one, but I will. Let's see, what's our 9? That's what I thought. So, wait. Gotta go this way. Come on, Lorette. Come on, brain. Come on, brain. You could do it. I want to go just a little under 9. There we go. That'll be a fun scrap to collage with later, as Gail always says. Collage. Collage it. All right. There we have it. Oh, that's perfect. That is just barely going to fit. Yep, that one line below 4 1/4, which I don't know what that is. 4 and something eighths. I don't know. Is going to be our cover. Isn't that going to be pretty? Oh my gosh, I love it. And you know that one I'll fancy up a little with lace and all kinds of things. So this is a sewing themed journal. So I imagine I'll have buttons and threads and laces and rickrack and things like that on it, decorating it. So that's going to be the first page. Then the idea is to figure out what now we have this as the other side. We could use it, or we could put it right here if we wanted, or we can move on to another piece of paper. Now, remember I started doing that and I'm like, yeah, I kind of like the idea of when you open it next, maybe do we want like a busy page and maybe, yeah, a busy page and a non-busy page, maybe something like that. So when we open those up, we are working with, let's make sure I'm on the right track here. I don't like to measure it, guys. I hate this, but I will do it. Probably because I did so much with sewing, I don't want to do it now. It looks like 3 3/4. I'm gonna go with the 3 3/4. Okay. So I am gonna do my usual paper trick, my paper clip trick. And when I figure out the page, I'm going to paper clip it on. I'm going to go back and ink both the page and then I will glue them on. So that's kind of where we're at there. So now we're going to go on the inside and we're going to figure this one out. Now, I also have to decide if I want to add glue-on pockets, or do I want to cut something open at the top? I guess I can do that after. I'll get the papers ready and then I'll decide. Like I said, this is a process video, so I'm processing. Wait, I put that in the wrong place, didn't I? Oh, Lordy girl. Come on, get it together. I'm sorry, you guys. I'll get it. I haven't made a video in so long. I mean, a full video. You know, I made a quickie one and showed off a project or whatever and did some Etsy shares, but I really haven't made a video, a working video like this. So I'm a little bit off. I apologize. I will get it together. I promise. Okay, so I said this one was 3 3/4, which is right there. I'm going to go just a tiny bit over. And I'm going to put that off to the side. I'm going to have a lot of fabulous scraps. I'm telling you. It's going to be wonderful. Okay. And 9 inches. Oof. I don't want to lose those roses. So I may cut top and bottom. Let's see. No, not that way. Let's try this way. I'm wondering if I could, well, I think that's okay. I think that's all right. Man, the rain's messing with my sinuses today, Lordy. So we'd put that there and that there. So you have a writing space here. This is a folio, and it's a writing folio, I would think, because we're going to put journaling cards and things in here. That's going to be a simple, I'm going to call this a narrow journal because this is very skinny. Okay. I grabbed too many pages with that paper clip. Sorry about my head. All right, I did not do my hair today, so I'm kind of a hot mess. I was just really anxious to get going. Why does that 9 just seem too long? Weird, huh? All right, let's get another paper clip. I think I did that. Yep, I did. So we're working from the outside in, right? So now we have that. So this is what you're going to see when you open it up. Oh, is that just gorgeous or what, you guys? Oh my goodness. Now we're going to work on these 2 pockets, and these are 3 3/4 again. So let's get this. What do we think? This is the tricky part. Honestly, this is quite a bit of work here. I'm thinking, and then maybe one of these, or maybe this one, or let's see, what else have we got? What else do we cut? I'm thinking this one, and maybe, oh, how about one of the letters? I know we're going to be cutting off quite a bit of it. I'm going to have to really play with this to get this letter in here. They're fun letter. You'll have to go back and read it. So we'll do both of these. Well, no, I am actually going to, beforehand, I am going to cut off some of that creamy space there. Now let's do it. So on this one, we want 3 3/4, and maybe just right there. Yeah, this is risky doing it this way, you guys. Sorry, I'm fussing here. I'm trying to figure out. My goodness, I can do this. I can do this, right? This is my happy place. I'm enjoying it here. I love to craft. I have had a great time working on my tag project. Let me make sure this is going to fit the page. I think I might have just cut this a little short. No, it's all right. And this one too. Okay, so this one I'm going to have to cut. I mean, it's supposed to be 9 inches. But I have a feeling if I do that, I'm going to lose the deer, so we can't have that. So I'm going to cut it off about where I want it to be there. And then I'm going to run it down the 9 there. This is where I won't, you know, cut everything all at once. Okay, so we have this great little letter that you see part of it. Okay, and then here's my 9 on this one, which this one works fine because that's why we cut off the bottom already. We are going to have a lot of beautiful little scraps to play with. All right. So there's an inside page, which I just adore that. We don't have a paper clip over here yet. All right, that goes there. That goes. You know, I'm a little concerned about having the door closed in here to keep the cats out while I'm doing the video, because every time I close the door, Tommy is getting himself into trouble. He is up on the kitchen counter, getting into cookies. Like a naughty little boy. He's a cat. He's not supposed to want cookies, so we stuck the cookies in the microwave. The cookie box. And I just hope he's not up on anything he's not supposed to be. I just heard something, and I'm hoping he didn't just break something. He's been a very naughty boy lately, I have to tell you. All right, so really all we have on this size, we just have one here. So let's see what, I think this is the 4 and a, what did I just do with my, oh, there it is. 4 1/4 for this one. So now it's going to be opposite this page. What do we want? Do we want like a really pretty, oh, I like that. What do you think of that? Or we have a really pretty lacy page. I have space for that if I don't like it on the back, so we'll go 4 3/4. Hopefully I just did that right. Wait, where to go? Sorry. Awkward. Awkward, awkward, awkward. Lordy, we can do this. All right. What did I just cut this? Did I just cut it a weird? I thought that said hello. Hello. It's supposed to be 4 1/4, not 4 3/4. Eek. All right. For any quarter girl, a quarter, not 3/4. It's easy to get confused when you're doing this because, you know, covering all these surfaces is not my favorite thing to do, but it is, but it isn't. I love to glue, so I should be like in love with it. So this would be our back if we do that. Our other option was to use this one. I just think it's kind of busy, but let me cut this one 4 1/4. See which one I like the best. Because like I said, there's room inside for another one. And then this is 9. And this one is 9. All right, so we have our choices here. We can either have this on the back, which you don't see it, but you do, or we have this on the back. I wouldn't feel like I had to decorate if I did that one. Oh, I don't feel like I have to decorate if I do this one either. Sorry, my rings are spinning around. It's cold in here. Oh my gosh, guys, what should I do? I think I'm going to want this one on the inside. I mean, I love, love, love it. I love them both. There's nothing I don't like about either one. I mean, they're both beautiful. So let me get a paper clip. I like the little ones for this. I don't want to have to use a great big paper clip. All right. Now, so that would mean that this one, being that it is there we go. All right. Now, this is, oh, did I cut this one too? Or is this just one of the cutoffs? It was, but it fits perfectly on a page. My goodness, that does work. I do have to put something inside here. So that's still something I have to fill, but let's see, what did we cut off? Did we cut off any long, narrow pieces I could use? Yeah, I did. So I can use, oh, I'm thinking maybe this little rose one might go nicely on the inside of that. I'll have to cut that down. I was saying that this fits on a page. Let's see if it does indeed. Yeah, it does. Okay, so our back is all covered. You guys, look at that. We have picked out all the papers for the back. Let me check my time. I think we might be about done. I would like to, I'm going to keep going to pick all of our papers. Oh, we're only at 49 minutes. We still got 10 minutes. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, alrighty. So, well, we just have one more for that inside. Do I want to use something I've already used, like on the back side? No, I don't. Although I do like the writing paper here. Oh, gosh, you guys. I have more uncovered than I thought. Whoopsie. All the inside needs to be done. I just lost something. Here we go. Hold on. Let me put this on here. Hold, please. There we go. Okay. Definitely want a writing paper in there. But the question is, do I want a different one? You know, like from one of the others. Let me look and see. There was another one that had lines on it. I was trying to find... Ah, here we go. Here's one that gives us a little bit different finish in here. Wait, didn't I just cut... Oh, yes, I did. Here it is. We were thinking about putting this one out here. We're gonna put it here. It's cut and ready to go. We'll just have to see. All right. We probably could have got this all inked and glued if I hadn't done the preview, but I needed to do that. So I'm looking at what we have for our scraps. We've got lots of little scraps. Got this scrap, but I think that one's too narrow. Oh, actually, it's not. Okay, we could use the other sides, or I can keep going and use all these lovely papers. So I think I may keep going. I'm thinking right here I want a page that you could write on. So let's do that. Gosh, I've got all these scraps next to me. They're building up fast. Gonna have a lot of scraps from this, which will be great because I love these papers. Are beautiful. So let's get this. And if I want this one here, 3 3/4. Eek! Now, depending upon what size envelope you use and how you fold it, these measurements may not work for you, but you get the idea of how I came to them and what I did to get them. So you just will have to probably figure it out for yourself. Ooh, I really like this at the top. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut off my little white bit, and I'm going to cut it from this end. Normally I cut it from the other end, but not from the top. I'm going to cut it there. All right. That does leave me a full writing page for somewhere. Okay, so this one's going to go here. I may have to trim some of these down just a hair. We'll have to see as time goes on. Now I feel like I need something with more print or pattern or brighter, so don't mind my arm here for just a minute. Oh, I know I do want to use this one, but I want to get something with some brighter pattern. I think I might want to use this one right there and then put the next one over, maybe something bright. No, I don't like that with that. Well, maybe even though that's the blue, I will put that there. It's kind of matchy-matchy, but we'll see what happens. I can't believe we got the back all done and we're still working on the inside. Oh, goodness. Okay. It's still 3 3/4. Well, you know, technically you're hoping that that's going to work, right? But you never know. So I know this might be boring. I don't know. I hope not too boring. But it's necessary. It's got to be done. This is how you make one of these folio journals. And this is the starting of it. And it's mainly this. This whole folio is just deciding where you want pockets, cutting this open if you want to put in, if you want to add any writing pages, if you want to add a notebook, you know, it's really, after that, it's quite an interesting, you know, it's mainly decorating. So this is the big part right here. is picking your papers, and it's really just gluing. So I think if I ink and glue everything, we'll be down to just decorating, and it'll be a fairly quick process. So at this point, oh goodness, I don't know. I think that's too much of the same print right there. I just don't know what goes with it that I would like, you know. Unless I think like that would be better. Yeah. But now that that piece is cut, we can put that over here. There we go. See, we got that in. And now I'm going to put the bright pink in, and then we'll probably do this one right here. And we're done with that part of it. Yay. Okay, so let's cut those last two. Awkward, awkward, awkward. Can you say awkward? So this next one is still 3 3/4. Fingers crossed that I'm reading that right. Okay, and then we need to get rid of 9 inches. Ooh, is that going to mess us up on our... I'm going to put it at the top, but I don't think that's a bad thing unless I cut it to where, you know, it's in the middle. Now we'll put it at our 9 for height. Yeah, that's a little better. Yeah, I mean, that could have given me a bigger piece of paper, but that's all right. I really needed this to be in the middle, and I think I want it like this. Oh, no, you guys, I just messed up. I meant for that to go there, and that was supposed to be the wide one over here, but that isn't going to work now. Well, actually it is, because... That isn't going to work. I may put this, since I've already used this print in one place, I may go ahead and put this down here. There we go. All right, so we're going to use that. So we'll use this, and then I'll have to figure out what's going to go here. Darn it. Okay. This is the 3 3/4 here. Well, you guys, thanks for hanging out with me today while I figured this nutty thing out. And this beautiful paper, and you get to watch me play with it and what my process is and what I'm thinking. A lot of you said you do like the process videos, and boy, are you getting a full process here. You're watching me work this out. Sometimes you feel stupid when you're doing a process. You'll think, why can't I figure this out? Can't be that hard. But I think we're getting it. I'm okay with what's happening. I just have to come up with a piece right there. I need something with a print. I don't know. I've already used the teacup and the... Let's see what else is left. I need one more piece, guys, then I will let you go. I think the piece I have here isn't big enough. No. Okay. Let me see if... Oh, gosh, you guys. That adds something different. It does brighten it up quite a bit instead of it just being pink. Let me see what else I have. Okay, I have all these pieces. I don't know that I want to put another... I mean, I could put a letter there. That's a different color. That's a possibility. We have this one. That would definitely add some, especially if we cut it from the bottom. Let me see about this one. Let me see about doing this one. All right, so we have to get rid of that. And I said I'm going to remeasure that because so far I can't seem to find anything that fits on that little piece there. Awkward measuring here. I want to go... 4 1/4, and then I'll cut out the smiley. So let's go to 4 1/4. Not a lot of chat today, but I promise the next one you'll get lots of chats. I just really have to concentrate on what I'm doing here, or I'm going to mess myself up pretty bad. So let's go 9 inches. There we go. All right, you guys, fingers crossed this is the last one. Oh, yes, I do like that. That just pulls in all the yellow, the blue, the green. It adds everything in there. This is a perfect one to put in the middle. This will be a pocket. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide this. I'm going to take that paper clip off for a minute. I'm going to slide, just show you how I do this, and then I'll let you go. I'm going to slide this, oh, fingers crossed. What you do is you slide it into the pocket, you trace around it, you cut that piece off, then you lay it on there, and you have the perfect piece. Let me check our time, guys. Oh my goodness. Where are we at? Oh, we're at 1 hour and a minute. Okay, well. Anyway, you slide this in here as far as it will go. I'm going to have to cut it down just a bit. It's a bit tall. And you cut that off, pull it out, cut it off, and lay it on there. And then you take that piece if you want and then lay it in there. And that will line that piece for you. So that's how you do that. And if you want to make this along with me in whatever papers you're going to use, hopefully you choose to go join Shabby Art Boutique. You can do this with me using their papers or your own. Get it ready and we can decorate together. So all we're going to do is, this is what's going to happen here. Why is this not going where it's supposed to go? What did I do wrong? Oh. Yeah, well, without this all glued down, it's tough. So there you have our project. You get the idea, right? So this is what we're making. We're making a beautiful folio. It's not a trifold. It's like a 12-fold. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out what we call this. I'll come up with a name for it. So anyway, watch for it and look at the pictures in our next video, and that would be next week probably. The next one up is going to be for Jewel Design for Jolene. And it's this gorgeous, and you can see it's done on a sparkle paper. I've started it, but that's as far as I've gotten. The book's all cut and ready to go and glued and everything. But this is going to be our project for Friday. So if you're interested in that, please come along, watch me make that. That'll be a process video as well. So come along and have some fun. I want to thank you all for watching. If you hung in here through the whole video, bless you. Thanks for hanging in with me. I love you all. You're so special to me. Thank you so much. I will see you all very soon. Hugs and kisses, guys. Bye-bye.